Yo, what is good, Tristans and Trist fam? So today we've got Avril Lavigne. Yeah, Avril Lavigne actually put out some new music, which is kind of crazy. I'm really excited to actually see what she does with this, because like, comeback? But before we get started, be sure you check me out on Instagram, Twitter, and also my vlog channel. Let's just start. Okay. This is very pop. Just like right away, her vocals are very pop. She's done such a good job. I was just very curious to see what she would do with her sound. If she was going to keep the old, like, let's say pop rock sound, or if she was going to go for something more modern. And she's done such a good job changing her vocals to make them sound more contemporary and not like they're stuck in the 2000s, which is, I think, is a mistake a lot of like bands that were popular back in the 2000s make, trying to make music today. But anyway.
Yeah, my life is what I'm fighting for. Can't part the sea, can't reach the shore. And my voice becomes the driving force.
Oh my God, those notes.
I won't let this pull me overboard.
I've never heard her hit notes like that before. I was about to say, this sounds like religious music. I didn't expect that. Ooh. So there's some intervals here. Interval is just a difference, is jumping from one note to another note. There are some intervals here which are still very pop rock, pop punk sounding. So there's still a little bit of Avril in here. I'll show you exactly what those are.
At the altar.
At the altar. Da-na-na-na. That's such like a pop punk sound, that interval. And if you know that na-na, that interval is the same interval that kids use to tease each other. Na-na, like na-na-na boo-boo. Which is why it is just like a pop punk thing, is because there's just that like na-na at the altar. There's like that sound, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of like a nagging, whiny sound. But anyway, it's interesting to hear that interval in here, and it shows up again, actually.
I can't breathe. God, keep my head above water.
Oh, there's the interval again. Above water.
At the bottom, come rescue me. I'll be waiting.
There's that interval again. I'll be waiting.
Let me drown.
There's a little bit of a touch right there that is more contemporary and less pop rockish,
Oh, let me drown.
where she goes dry in her normal chest voice, and then she flips into a falsetto. Ah, ah, and then she does a descending run. That's super pop. You wouldn't hear that in like 2000s music, for example, like 2000s pop rock music. That's very contemporary. And 2000s music, that would have been like straight belted or yelled, or there'd be distortion on it. You usually wouldn't get that intimate falsetto note followed by a run. They almost never did runs back then, actually.
And keep my head above water.
So actually, overall, I really enjoyed that. I thought it was a really good balance between like old Avril while still keeping it fresh. She did a really, really good job with that. There's still a lot of like things that call back to like some of her older music, like those intervals that I was talking about. But then there's things that she does that make it sound more fresh, like that transition from her chest voice into her falsetto and then the descending run. And also there's not as much like distortion in her voice. Her voice is a lot more clean. And it's a little bit less, there's a little bit less of like a whine to it. So she's done a lot, obviously done a lot with her music to make it sound very contemporary and very new and very fresh. And I'm excited to see what else she does. But anyway, Tristans and Trist fam, until next time, be sure you check me out. My website is youcansinganything.com, Instagram, Twitter, vlog channel. Peace.